Well, good evening. This is Aya Anelli, candidate for the Killeen ISD School Board. And as promised, I am going to continue to post my thoughts, my feelings about the whole electoral process. This is my first time running as a candidate in anything of this nature, and it's been quite the educational experience for me. For the first time since I started doing these short videos or vlogs, if you will, I actually found myself thinking about just what I am willing to disclose to you today. And wow, what a difference a few days makes. I filed for my candidacy just Friday last week, so tomorrow will make it a full week. And already definitely getting an understanding that there are eyes watching and people ready and willing to misconstrue information and, cater to agendas, if you will, as opposed to, just being about truth and giving people the benefit of the doubt. And so I found myself thinking, okay, what do I really want to share tonight? And what is better left unsaid? What is the wise thing to do? So before I go any further, I just wanted to share with you a question that I often ask myself to help me make better decisions. It comes from a book written by Andy Stanley, and the title of the book is simply The Best Question Ever. I found the book because I wanted to write a book called The Best Question Ever, and when I saw Andy Stanley's book, I said, well, let's see what question he came up with and see if it's better than what I came up with. And needless to say, I have not written my book because Andy Stanley covered it. And basically what he says the best question ever is in light of my past experiences and my future hopes and aspirations, what is the wisest thing for me to do at this time? And so in asking myself that question, there are things that I'm going to be able to reveal to you right now prior to the election. And there are things that I'm going to have to save till after the election because it is the wise thing to do. But always being honest and transparent with you. This has been a fun experience. I've lived in this community for quite some time, and I've really tended to mind my own business. Where I'm involved, I am involved, but I don't go to a whole bunch of social events, and, I'm not trying to get to know everybody and be known. My focus really has been on my family and growing my business and doing good within my circle and in my church. And so going through this process now, I'm meeting all the who's who in the community, and some people I think a little skeptical, like, where did this person come from? And some people are really warm and open and inviting and ready to allow people who have not been immersed, in the process before, who are not all politically connected, willing to listen to what other people have to offer and give them a chance. And I'm so grateful for that. But as I've been going through this process and running for school board, it has reinforced for me the importance of education. You would want to think that in a democracy such as ours, it's simply a matter of getting your voice out, your platform, if you will, your vision out in the marketplace, and that people will listen and people will individually make up their decisions, their own minds. Well, because that's how I voted, is I do my research and then I decide who I want to go with. I do not wait for an organization to tell me who to go with. I do not wait for someone else to say, hey, this is our guy, this is who you should vote for. And so I'm finding out that, wow, there's politics that has to be played, and there are people that I must talk to and organizations that I must reach out to. And it's not just a matter of getting my information out in the marketplace, so to speak. It's also making those individual connections, which makes sense, actually. It does make sense. People want to know first, who really are you? And to build that sense of trust and rapport before they lend their support to you. So that's what I'm doing is all day today. I mean, I'm drinking water because my throat is so parched from talking. I've also been doing a lot of listening, a lot of note taking. And pretty much the next 60 some days of my life will just be, meeting people and talking to people and making those connections and listening to what their concerns and issues may be, and giving hope. That's really how I want to run this campaign. I want it to be, and it will be, completely positive. It will be about integrity. It will be about empowering people, everyone, because I think there's greatness in every single one of us, and that's what I want to do, is to just engage people and tell people you have a voice, and speak up, and not just speak up in this election, speak up in every other area of your life. Be bold, take your place in the world. So everything, all the behind the scene things continue, waiting on my signs to get here so that I can start putting out signs in yards and on the streetways and things like that. Continuing to build my team, continuing to get information out by all the different means that I can. Since I posted my last vlog, I've done a video interview with our local paper. I have a questionnaire that I need to answer and get back to them. And so lots of things going on, all of them pointing to the fact that this is an important race. In some sectors, people are taking this very seriously. And in those sectors where people aren't, we need to go and stir them up. And so if you are listening to this and you are not registered to vote, what in the world are you waiting for? Just Google Texas Cub and you can print out the form, fill it out, send it in, and you're registered to vote. And if you're not paying attention to any of the races right now, why not? We keep saying our children are our future, our children are our future. Well, if our children are our future, then we should be paying attention to what impacts them. And certainly we know education does. So I continue to look forward to your comments, your feedback. Thank you for liking our page. Thank you for following these vlogs. Thank you for sharing it and sharing it and sharing it. And it's really by you talking to everyone you know who's in the Killeen ISD district and saying, hey, there's someone you need to know about. There's a platform you need to know about, and helping me to ask your friends and family and those in your sphere of influence for their vote will just go a long way. So I'm really excited about the journey, and look out for our t-shirts. They'll be here in a couple of days, and we're going to hit the ground running here. Well, have a great evening, and again, thank you for listening.